Look, you and me on the Charles River. I could die right now, Clem. I'm just happy. I've never felt that before.
about there. Oh, come on, get sucked in there. Get sucked in there. Give me a hole in one. Oh, look at that. Okay. One down, one to go. Got him! Yes! On the edge of defeat, just yanked victory right out of there. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna. Everybody else see that floating body there? Something's definitely wrong. I hope she's not planning to do anything weird since they lost. I should make I should go make sure she's okay. Oh, what? Glockenspiel. It's just I
just got 4 balls.
That's all I need, actually.
How do you walk?
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Sing it. I did that as a wild shot, not expecting it to go anywhere. That was not supposed to happen. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. I hope everybody's having themselves a fantabulous day, getting ready to wrap up their week. It has been a doozy of one. There we go. It is cold. We got got a fair amount of snow. I'm not sure totals. Over the last couple of days, but it's a decent amount. It stopped late enough last night that they could get roads cleared. So I'm starting a little bit late today because I had to do a quick bank run. After getting up this morning, of course, you know, getting up first thing in the morning is not the easiest to do, and then have to go run errands. So, but I am here. I am as functional as I'm going to be at this time. So, getting ready to do some Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, we're gonna do some Final Fantasy. We're gonna do some main story quests as Reaper. We've got a couple of dungeons to run. I might see about queuing up for one of those as Summoner. Queuing up for the Eden dungeon as Summoner. So I can get the experience to level it up so I can run the rest of the main story quests as Summoner. No, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna queue up for both of them as Reaper. I can tweak the Summoner's level another time. So just getting logged in here. Kill the Muzaks. Why is that not? That should be showing. Trying to figure out why. Kill studio mode. This is not showing the game. Why are we not seeing the game?
See? They have to. So that's just me in the corner. Just audio, that's over there. Huh. I'm not sure why OBS is not picking up the game. So we'll have to do it this way. So we're going to have to knock a couple of things off of here. Transform this real quick. There we go. Just adjusting a couple things. I'm having to go full screen capture, so I'm just trimming off the couple of things at the top and bottom of the screen. I just realized you guys can't hear anything because I didn't have any audio set up for this scene. So you should be able to hear things now. So as I was saying, queued up for the dungeon runs. So I had to switch from Summoner to Reaper to queue up for Tower of Babel because Summoner's not high enough level yet for it. So if you had to come back here, touch base with my retainers, which means actually I want to go back over here. Make sure they're selling stuff. And then if you got something else to do, I don't know, might do some crafting. Might go see if there's some fates I could run as Summoner. So I can't queue up for any other dungeons as Summoner while waiting to queue up for the dungeons as Reaper. I know it'd be a pain in the butt to code. It'd be kind of interesting to be able to do from the player side. It'll take a second for things to load here, because I'm sure there's a lot of people here. Receiving 422, 216, so it's not too bad. Not too overly loaded. So we've got 22 items in total for sale here. Million in gil sitting on the two of them. Another 207,000 in gil on me. Let's see. Let's do some leather working. Let's see what is up here. Gazelle skin ring. Gazelle leathers. Gazelle skin ring. So I've got the platinum nuggets. I just need some gazelle leather. Gazelle hide and persimmon tannin. Okay. Persimmon tannin. Let's see if I can spell tannin right. Oh, come on. 2 N's. There we go. ER side. Okay, I only did 1 M. Somebody's pretty much got the market cornered on the persimmon tannin here. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Let's go ahead and see if we can't do a high quality one. Veneration? No, it's innovation. This is the one I wanted to do. I want hasty touch. Got ourselves high quality, okay. Now I'll switch back to Reaper. The dungeon popped. Tower of Babel. Yeah, I don't sing. There's reasons why I don't sing. That's one of them right there. For the sake of the other party members, I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscene. Watch, I have to go riding on a train on this one. Oh gosh. I was worried I might fall off there for a second. A little glad you can't fall off right there. Or if you can, I didn't. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Aha! Woohoo! I don't know, who do I want to be close to or far from? This guy really just needs to pick a direction and face it, would ya? Greed on that. Bending, gonna pass on. fighting our guys here, they're fighting their guys over there. Moving on up. Third floor. Toys, child care. Big dudes. I think I got one with that. One of these guys really doesn't like me. He hit that with yellow on the hate meter there. As diverged, let's see who gets there first. Oh, we'll get there first. You guys will come in right after we beat the boss. Nice flooring, though. I didn't need that second one. Nice outfit on our Sage healer there. Like running through a dungeon in a bikini. I'm sure there's some spot I was supposed to step to release these toxins. I just have no idea what that spot was. have no idea where to go. I think I needed to go to a frog. Gotcha. So the toxins are in their air, you go to frog. So you're not breathing the toxins. And then when he's threatening to cut you in two, you go to small, so the blades go right over you. Gotcha. Now we got a fun, fancy lift. I mean, despite some of the coloring, it has a definite xenomorph vibe through here. I'm gonna go a bit darker on the greens, but as far as just like the texturing and some of the look of the place, definite xenomorph vibe. Controller, thank you. I saw the glaives, wasn't sure who they were for, job-wise. Anima. Controller. Thank you. No, I canceled that. Yeah, this is right out of 10. The upper and lower sides of Anima. Okay. So we just defeated Anima's lower half. Ah, that hurt. Shoot, wrong way. I was thinking backwards in relation to the camera view, not backwards in relation to me. Got him. And I leveled up too. Nice. There goes Anima being defeated. So Telophoroi are no longer drawing Aether to Anima, as Anima has been defeated. And useless one, pass on those. So actually now I might switch back to Summoner to do that Eden's quest, Eden's dungeon. After the cutscene here, of course.
Farewell, Varus. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Come. The other two await.
Wait, the other two, I'm forgetting something here. Forgetting something rather important, I bet. Oh yeah, Fandaniel and Garrus.
This madness ends here.
Oh, hush. This is the best part.
It's a nice try. Heck of a defense shield, but nice try. Oh, Fandaniel, you're nuts.
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Some manner of magical defense?
Yep. Guess who's powering it?
Cryo? But how?
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Hydaelyn, feeble relic of a forgotten age. Hark, victory is mine.
Pumping more power. Oh no. That's not good. I think those are all the crystals we endeavored to put in place very early in the game. Of one remains. And you're out of power.
No more ether. And I was so close.
Missed it by
My
that
lord,
much.
a slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Whatever it takes.
Yes, Enos.
What was that?
You're in a rocket ship.
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thralls. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate.
Of course. Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
You madman, you monster!
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable.
You say we're powerless to stop it.
must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
There you go. So I just wanted to drop the tag the game in the stream.
I have asked too much of this child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination. Now,
So she interrupted
I
the
shall
transporter.
divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him.
She altered the
Seek his
transporter
aid,
beam,
restore the
so it
seal.
landed them far from where they were supposed to go.
Zodiac must not
Yeah, that's
be
never been
set
done
free.
before.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Van Daniel said.
I'll chase after them. Everybody else stay here and handle the Tempered. I'm the one Xenos wants.
You're going alone?
Well, yeah, I'm going alone. Thank you. Oh, this is going to be cold water. Not as cold as I thought it was going to be, but...
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours. Our friends in the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
So I'm going to go up, I'm going to moon everybody. Okay, gotcha. I'll find out what that Reaper Death Gauge expanded is here in a second. Ah. And that gives me the Aether Current. And I can now fly in Garlemald. I'm going to trait Enhanced Shroud, consuming stacks of Lumeur Shroud, and stacks of Void Shroud in their place. Consumed execute such as Lumeur's Slice. Okay, so I can do Lumeur's Slice or Lumeur's Scythe using Void Shroud. Talk to Graha here. Graha Tia is pondering the technological marvel you've just beheld. They got beamed to the moon! Devices of elegant design which leads me to think I was right about Fandaniel. No matter what he claims, he still has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clearer, I cannot say, but bear it in mind. Let's return to the task at hand. As Heidelin said, the flow of ether will transport you to Mare Lamentorum. We must hope this ally of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the seal before Xenos and Daniel arrive to stop you. Seems we are ever one step behind, but I have faith you'll make up the difference. Know that whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go, beyond the sky. Scotty, beam me up.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
Sea of Stars, Mare Lamentorum. That is a cool looking eighth right there, too. You with me. Heidelin's champion. One of the ancients. Actually, I want to... I thought I picked up a couple of things. Are they still in my inventory? Yeah. So, let's see. Slaying. So, oh, actually, it's the same. Oh, the skill speed... Skill speed would actually go up. Strength and vitality are the same. Let's see. Get the same item level. Strength, vitality is the same. Determination stays the same. Direct hit rate I lose. Critical hit goes up. Actually, I'm going to leave that then. Item level the same, strength and vitality the same. Determination goes down. Direct hit rate I lose the critical hit of 140. So I'm going to keep what I've got. Switch over to Summoner. Then Eden's Promised Litany. Huh. Okay, yeah, because I can't do Tower of Babel as Summoner. I can do Tower of Zot a few hundred times. But we're going to sign up for Eden's Promised Litany. Come talk to this ancient spirit. Return. I must return. Why? 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 I've been silenced. Come on, stop silencing me. Helps if I have Carbuncle out too. He's just tall enough I can't easily see the quest icon above his head. Home. I want. I need. Cutscene! You mustn't touch. No touchy. Cerulean halls. Find me. Okay, it's level 83, so I can't equip this yet. But it'll be quite an improvement when I can. My vitality goes up, intelligence goes up considerably, direct hit rate goes up, and critical hit rate. Actually, critical hit goes down. But I'll take the direct hit, intelligence, and vitality up. Whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. There ain't no whales, we tell tall tales and sing our whaling tune. I don't know why that song from Futurama just came to my head. But it did. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense a presence above. Put the big muscular ripped muscles, swole bro behemoth mount up these stairs. The Watcher. Apologies, I've been preoccupied for quite some time, and am out of practice at conversation. Ever since this moon was created by Heidelin, I have served as an integral part. I am the Watcher. Gee, a Watcher on the moon, that's never been conceived of by any other franchise or company before. I am responsible for the prisoner and the devices that hold him fast. That's Zodiark in there, is it? Zodiark himself, projection of the moon's core. Though rent asunder by Heidelin, he grows more powerful with every rejoinder. 7 there have been, 7 too many. And yet, for all his servants' machinations, he remains incomplete. The fallen are beyond salvation. No attempt would be made to free Zodiark, not until he is whole once more. But someone has taken action. The shackles that hold him nearly shattered. 6 locks to his gale, great and grand. Gargantuan swords driven deep, brands to bind Zodiark forevermore. 5 were destroyed by his would-be liberator. 1 of these I have restored. I strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. Souls sacrificed to summon Zodiac, their manifestation consequence of the waning seal. They labor in opposition to my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. Keeping Zodiac in prison is the right thing to do. I will aid you. I will... Nope. Yep. Guess if those dudes weren't tall enough and I'm so tiny next to them. What is right and good? Ask 1,000 souls and receive 1,000 answers. I offer none. I am the watcher and the jailer. I am not the judge. Know this, Highland commands forces of stasis, and this moon is the product of such power. So long as Zodiac remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name, nor will those souls rendered up in his name fade into oblivion. So you're going to remain static, so they can't go anywhere. Go, meet with these wandering spirits, and do what you think is right. So those souls can't be free to return to the Aether, but nothing more is going to be added to him. So actually, if we can free those souls from him and return them to the Aether, then maybe, just maybe, we can weaken him. You must confront those lost souls, yes, but you do not need to expel them by might of arms. A feather touch, a firm word. Simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Wear the strength of sentiment that drives them, however, emotions that do not fade even with the passage of centuries. And make haste, though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. Oof. Oh, that hurt. Didn't hurt Tommy in the least. Sent me down to 1 HP, but Tommy is fine. Okay, I'm just looking if there's any aggressive enemies down there. Besides those guys. Just in case we do fight. Let's get some experience for Summoner from it. And actually I can okay. Where? When? How long? There, then, about that long. Okay. I've got an 83. I'm going to go ahead and... some quick, cheap experience. Queue up the next level, next set of summons. Was it truly so long ago? Oh, just okay. So just eat spirit. We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow, with our will, our creations. Oh, cutscene. We were the star's beating heart, its life. Every soul a drop of blood flowing through its veins. To live, to learn, to create, to make better. The star flourished, as did we. Do you remember? Not really, because in my current manifestation, my soul wasn't there then, so it's a little hard to remember that. As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of times long lost remain around the drowning brand. Puppers! Big, glowy, floofy puppy dog. An unusually lustrous dog is gazing at you with what seems to be fond anticipation. It appears to be waiting for you to follow it. Follow the lustrous dog and try not to fall behind. No idea where the dog's going, but I'm going to keep on following. Zodiac is one big bad. Somebody's fishing on the moon. Actually, I see a lot of opportunities for a miner up here. Not much for the botanist. You can hear Tommy back there behind. Dog silently regards the spirit that lurks nearby the brand. Oh yeah, speak of the temperamental. We and the star were fulfilled, wanted for naught, mourned for naught. So why? Why did it have to end? Let me double check something here real quick. Multiple enemies, single enemy. Yeah, that's AoE, that's single. That's what I thought. The final days taught us to fear a death forced upon us, the injustice of duties and dreams left unfulfilled, the grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy, yet no catharsis. Such truth, yet no consolation. As the whispers die, the spirit fades. All is silent and still around the numbing brand. So we have the drowning brand and now the numbing brand. We're gonna have the major corporate brand up next. one big praying mantis behind us. We're moving just a hair faster than it is. How nice of them to code this dog's route so it runs right through the potential paths of enemies. Okay, average wait time for that Eden's Promise Litany is 17 minutes, and we've been waiting 17:15. So, what are those? Do we have Endermen on the moon? Is that what these things are? Luna tenders. They're. They're cactuars crossbred with Endermen. We have cactuars crossbred with Endermen on the moon. Our perfection came crumbling down. Such overwhelming despair. In that moment we knew the end was nigh. The faintest glimmer of hope remained. We gave our lives that others may live. We gave ourselves to Zodiark. Zodiark, our Lord and Savior. To forge our world anew. To live and love again. Become one with the star. Fill earth and heaven with life. Birth paradise where fear is distant memory. An alarm is going to go off here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Okay. Pardon me, but would you be so kind as to step aside? Ah, that unmistakable color, the soul of Azam. But not the friend I knew, I think. Nevertheless, you are you. Ha, so Emmett Selk meant for you to have it. You seem surprised, why might that be? I'm gonna have to skip out the rest of the cutscene there. Hope this loads quick enough for me to be able to got it just in time. gotta move a bit more frequently with them. Controller, thank you. Real intense fighting here. Gotta stay real focused on the Got him! So I grabbed a couple of those, which I can exchange for things yeah, what's that place? Yeah, that place. Trying to turn Gaia to us. Or quick talk. Now check out this side story quest. Warriors of Light, the Shadow Keeper. I've seen this all before. Yes, you and I joined our power as one to create the Shadow Keeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light. Our power. So I was there, and I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside. You know it was real. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete. You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. Excuse me. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong. Yep, Gotcha. Then you would turn your back on our glorious past, on the lives we once lived. Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future. And I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. Getting herself out of this abusive relationship she was in. By getting him hammered. Probably not the best way of getting out of an abusive relationship, but, you know, given the concept right here. To be united at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. I'm sick of your riddles. Speak plainly or not at all. You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Ardbert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here, an abomination, while you lived on with others at your side. I will suffer it no more. You belong to me. I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom, to be trapped and alone for 100 years. I can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. But that doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. We once knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let that happen again. We shall be joined as one. My memory is yours, together for all eternity. Uh-oh. Why do I feel that we're not well enough equipped with the right kind of stuff to stop this, the darkness? It's rising within me. New. That mark. What is this? Why am I... Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in. I'm just now noticing how that's basically an Ashian robe she's got on, but dropped back. Who are you? He took her memories. Yes, yes. Now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours, and you are mine. I don't think so. Or maybe so. Oh boy. He big bad ugly now. We are one. We remember. So it's true. Gaia really is a reincarnated Ashian? Ascian? The girl you once knew is no more. The Ascian who held the light, or who held the seed of Logrif, is all that remains. Gaia is her true name. Flashback! Oh, Logrif, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day? Is that you, Metron? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you. You've inhabited other bodies. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising. No matter how many times we are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything change around you. Even so, I immediately recognized your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I could never forget you, try as I might. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit, my memory may need refreshing. Nice scar there under his eye. We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiark. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus. Yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side, my loyal protector. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Heidelin from tearing our world asunder. So I heard from Emmett Selk. We labored to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part. Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power? Huh. You were always one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I am quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer. Gertie giggle. The honor is mine. For as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me. My inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we'll never be parted again. I promise. Even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you may be. Oh, a little love story going on here amongst the bad guys. And I will come running. How tweet. We were destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them, such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last you have awoken. Now, the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Yeah, that part I have a problem with. Let Gaia go. You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by her parents, if you even know what that is. No, to me, her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Ascian, she's my friend. The power of friendship was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries. Want to make a bet? But we're not going to give up on her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light, you will not tear us apart again. What is this? Visions in my mind. A summoning? All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past. No, my memories. They're being used to fuel a summoning. Is this how it feels to have the fairy inside my mind? To think Gaia had to endure it for so long. You're right. However bad this is, it's nothing compared to what she's going through now. But if the summoning really is based on my hopes and fears, it will most likely create a foe unlike any you've ever fought before. Whatever it may be, I believe in you. We'll find a way through this. I know it. Eden's Promise, Anamorphosis. Okay. Do I have any more of these somewhere? Huh. I thought I had picked up some of the antiquity stuff. But I guess not. Okay. So, while we wait for that to pop, we'll teleport back to the moon. Let's see. 1,500 gil for this teleport. Oh, there goes Tommy. Let's see. Get all the way over to there. Okay, there's a bridge there by the numbing brand. Those big stone dudes that keep, like, looks like they're scooping up sand and dumping it down their heads. they adding to the pile that is their head? Or, like there was some, shrewish, or no, armadillo-like ones. They would pick up a block with their tail and break it over their head and let the sand drip down over them. So watching the Visual Pines stream, I had mentioned that some characters we're going to meet here shortly here on the moon look like they were pulled right out of Dark Cloud. They'd also been pulled from another Square Enix game. Just hop over to that one. No. Gotta go up and around this way. But honestly, these enemies that are just heads and hands sticking up out of the sand were also present in Dark Cloud. They weren't just on the moon, they were in a couple other areas. Is that Eorzea there? Yep, there's home. We got our Enderman Cactuar crossbreeds. That's actually kind of cool. Tall, long-legged, gangly cactuars with daisies on their heads. Just standing out here on the moon. Well, I guess, you know, being on the moon versus on the Earth, lower gravity, they would be taller and more gangly. Gotcha. Sound a little bit like cactuars too when they fall down. Dog growls, agitated. Cry havoc and let slip the dog of war. That's you, by the way. Alright, nose itch. Dog nudges you with its nose. You get the feeling it wants you to hop on. We're riding the puppy dogs. I mean, dog wants us to hop on. It's a glowing dog guiding us around the moon. Dog wants us to hop on. I'm gonna hop on. Southern Mare Lemontorum. Somebody else with a nice glowy mount right there to the left. No, it's an enemy. Hey. Can we just drop a planet on him and be done with him already? Yeah, that's part of what's holding Zodiac in. I don't think breaking it's a good idea.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
Yeah, lights are going off around him. That's not good. Where'd he go? Way Where'd he go?
Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus, a creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance.
So we're gonna be leading Zodiark. Well, not we. Fandaniel's gonna be trying to lead
Powerful.
Zodiark and control him.
Oh, so powerful. More so with every passing moment. Such potential, even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intent. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here and now. A lesser but welcome amusement.
If I have to take you out now, I will.
Yes. A taste to whet the appetite.
I'm guessing since it's letting me do this level low.
Sorry to spoil the moment.
Yep.
But might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief.
Fandaniel, brief? No. Well, brief, yes. Brief and to the point, no.
Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me? I meant it.
He's gonna fall backwards, isn't he? He's doing what Xenos wanted to do. Xenos. He's merging with Zodiark. That's not good. That pushes the edge of not good so much it's actually bad. We are the savior. We are the guardian, the keeper of natural order. We are the martyr, bestower of new beginnings. We are. We are. Youth of the nation. You are nuts!
Such lofty aspirations. And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction.
It cannot end this way. We must return and be made whole. We are the will of the star, now and forever. For the greater good, for the sake of the world.
Wrong, 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 wrong! Lies and delusion!
I don't think the faces are delusional.
Over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
No more, we beg of you. The star must endure.
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see. Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I craved more. Boundless power.
That's a doozy of a mask, and that is one horny dude. I mean, just look at how huge those horns are coming off his head.
I had intended to pit my fractured ability against Xenos. But a more tempting option presents itself. The greatest obstacle to my ambition. You will trouble me no longer.
Okay. So we come to another crossroads decision here. The Dark Inside is now accessible. So I think what I'm gonna do, so I obviously can't run Dark Inside as summoner at the level I am right now. What I'm gonna do, go back to old where this Eden's quest pops. I'll run it, switch to Reaper, do Dark Inside as Reaper unless I level as Summoner. Then we'll run Summoner. We'll run Summoner through. Yeah, run Summoner through that. Just updating the description of the live video there real quick. Okay. So, waiting on Anamorphosis as Summoner. Then we'll have to do Dark Inside as either Reaper or Summoner, depending on which... whether or not Summoner levels. So in the meantime, we made the Gazelle Leather, Gazelle Ring. Excuse me. Actually, let's see if we can't sneak in a high quality here. Let's do that. That. Repair, and that's a quality boost. Yeah. See if we can't sneak in a couple more. That'll work. Top that off a little bit there. That high quality gazelle ring. Gazelle skin ring. Oops. Serge work gloves. Okay, there we go. Serge work gloves. Twin silk, step serge, I've got 3 of, and worsted yarn. I probably don't have... Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and buy a bunch of stuff to make all of those. Just let me, doing it more for the experience. Ooh. Oh wait, yeah. I've got a job quest I can do for Weaver here. I was running around as a Weaver. Bit no clothes on. Okay, so what is it we need here? Twin silk and worsted yarn. So what do I need to make this? Twin thread. Twin coon and effort. Just go and find some twin coon. Yeah, so we need to make 3 twin thread to make the twin silk. Oh, that makes 3. Okay, I made 3 high quality. Actually, wait, let me... I guess I only need 1 twin silk, okay. See, if I use the muscle memory, it's going to make it instantly. And reflect... yeah. traveler. Come on, thank you. Rack up to full durability. Got it. High quality bolt of twin silk. So then I just need to pick up the worsted yarn. Takes a lot of ingredients I'd have to get anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just buy that. Worsted yarn. Oh yeah, I need 2. I need 2 or 3? One. Okay. Pair it back up. Do the innovation to boost the quality. Do the basic touch. Do the standard touch. Do the Bayergot's blessing. Shoot this to 100. Do another repair, not because we need to, but it's not a bad idea. What's this one? I don't have the, okay. So then, his veneration is synthesis, yes. One more. And we got a high quality pair of Serge work gloves. I've got job quests, I think, for all the crafting jobs, it looks like. So what are we looking at? 20. We've been waiting 26 minutes, and the average wait time on this is 23. So infusion of mind. Infusion of mind. And I don't have any of this stuff. Oops. So Crescent Spring Waters, this is going to get expensive. Need one of these. Nipplewort. Need 2 of these. Alamegan Salt Crystal, and Dusklight Aether Sand. Just need one of each of them. Dusklight Aether Sand. So buy one for 5,000. Or, I mean, any of the rest of these. They're cheaper per unit, but more for the wholesale, and I only need one. Top off the CP a bit there. Do a repair. Then, so yeah, innovation. Basic touch. Standard touch. Do that again. And already got some blessing. Repair it up. Veneration. Synthesis. And got the high quality infusions of mine. Nice! So now let's go turn these in. We were at 30 minutes waiting for the average wait time of 29. I think it was like 17 or 14 when I first started waiting. For anamorphosis. See, I might not have gotten all the seals, but I got the 1.4 million experience. Okay. So now let's see, where is... This is here in Ul'dah. Go back over there where we were. The Weaver quest is all the way out there in yeah, in the east. The Leatherworker quest is in Gridania. Okay. So we'll go Alchemist, Leatherworker, Weaver. Greatly disappointed. Oh, Forgive me, I failed all of you. Ansibert has made his escape. By the time Cesaruka arrived with the brass blades and we entered the warehouse, he was already gone. We kept watching shifts after that, but he did not return. No doubt he was onto us. But the more we learn of our prey, the more we are likely to succeed in our hunt. Cesaruka found a woman in the employ of Ansibert, an attendant. We've gotten word she is out on the market as we speak. Come with us. We mean to search for this attendant on the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Okay. Heartsore Handmaiden. Yes, that is correct. I'm in the employ of the merchant Ansibert. May I inquire as to what business this is about? We have reason to believe your master is involved in a murder. Oh. Tell us, have you noticed anything strange about him or his estate as of late? Master Ansibert? Well, now that you mentioned it, there was another young lady who began work as his attendant around the same time as myself. But one day, with not word of any sort, she simply up and vanished. I never saw her come to work again after that. Master Ansibert claimed she was stealing valuables from his home, and that he had no choice but to discharge her. But I grew to know her in the time we spent together. She would have never done such a thing. I came to hear a rumor not long after. People say that Master Ansibert only hires as his attendants women of humble means. And I confess, at times I find his gaze is quite discomforting. So he's looking at you in that creepy way. It's alright, you're safe now, but I must ask, will you come with us to Erlig's burial chamber? There's something we need to know, and only you can tell us. If it will in some way help you to learn what happened to that girl, then yes, I will follow wherever you ask. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and run over there. All the way across town, but I'll go ahead and run it instead of teleporting. Splint. Go zoom zoom with those little legs. Controller, thank you. Switch out our minions, see who pops up next. Oh, Littlefoot! It's a little Yeti. I've not seen Littlefoot in a while. Yeti there he is. Yeah, let's see. I've not seen Littlefoot in a while. Yeti is right there. just got a real big hefty sigh for that. It was poorly said the first time, but I still got it out. And frustrated gestures off my shoulder there. Yes, it is her. The girl that at rest in that coffin is the same that worked beside me at Ansibert's estate. I know now, as I suspected then, that his accusations of her thievery were lies. He did this to her. We must capture Ansibert before he harms anyone else. I'm sorry, I know this is not an easy time, but I must ask, where is he now? I know only that some dealings with the new client had taken to Revenant's Toll. Let us make for Revenant's Toll. The hunt is on again. Okay. To Revenant's Toll. Mordona. That's why I hadn't got the right spot yet. That's right. That's the one that kind of stands off in its own. It's not a part of any one city-state. Okay, well, it loads. I'm not going to do what I thought it was going to do. This way. Actually, here I believe I can fly. Well, actually, no, maybe, just maybe, it's... No, not up here? Oh, there we go. Hiding behind the corner there, I see you now. I mean, before long, we need only wait. Make ready to show Anselbert the vengeance of the dead. Usually you're doing a bit of a story for a client and crafting something through these. Not out on the major murder mystery. The hell are you lot? We're here to ask about the corpse of a young lady known to have been in your employ, one of your lady attendants. I know nothing of such things, and resent the implication. I have no business with you, and you've none with me. We know you attacked our friend as well. The evidence all points to you. Confess now. The penalty you will pay will only grow if you don't. I told you, I know nothing of such things. I urge you to relent in this. A merchant such as myself has means of dealing with such harassment. Do you now? And what means are those? I'm eager to hear. That's a big dude. You, impossible. You were stabbed. Through your very heart. Grindfar, you are well again. What sort of warrior do you take me for? I've spent years cheating death by sword and spell. Do you think some common blade in an alley would be the end of me? Now then, which of you wasn't? My sword left a nasty bite of its own. Let us have a look at those hands of yours. Well, it would seem you've left me no recourse but to kill you all. Send these fools to meet their maker. Didn't you hear him? That's Grindfar, the Bronze Bull. He's a bleeding legend of the Colosseum, up there with the likes of the Hellfire Phoenix. You're not paying us enough for this, merchant. If you have a fight with the Bronze Bull, that fight is yours alone. Ah, they're getting the hell out of Dodge. I thought my past behind me, but perhaps I am not behind it. No matter. What say you then, Anselbert? Are you prepared to confess to your crimes? The girl. It was her fault. She forgot her station. The debt she owed me for taking her in. She had no right to refuse me. In the end, I forced myself upon her, but to no avail. She swore she would tell all of Ul'dah of my improprieties, that she would tarnish my reputation, ruin me. I could not abide that, so I silenced her. You're the one that deserved to be silenced too, douche canoe. We are not here to judge you for your crimes. That task will fall to others. We are here for Heartstrike. You have it still, yes? Surrender it. We'll take him back to Ul'dah and the Brass Blades. And fear not. Should we come under attack and he die along the way, well, we'll be sure he receives a proper burial. So I didn't even have to craft anything in this quest, it doesn't look like. So this is the true Heartstrike. The blade I stole was nothing more than a fake. Now we must find a way to release Neilfriends from the curse that binds him. We should show it to Severin. There are rumors he's dabbled in raising the dead before. Perhaps he knows something we do not. Okay, all the way back to the Alchemist's Guild, which is in Ul'dah, right? Yeah. use return, so it's a free trip. And the Alchemist's Guild. Right there. The double rip. Savarian. Oh, my outfit looks a lot like his. We must find a way to break the curse of this blade. Well, what a most pleasant surprise. I heard a horde approaching and thought I'd be inconceived by some daft clientele. Inconvenienced by some daft clientele. Ah, now this is a rare treat indeed. Heartstrike, I presume? How foolish Lord Lolorito must have felt when he realized his blade was false, and Mumuepo's was genuine. And now I too see it for what it truly is. Heartstrike is not, and never was, a blade with the glorious power to turn death to life. It is, and ever was, a blade with the hellish power to turn death to undeath. It is, in all ways, a tool the most detestable of those who practice the dark arts. The Necromancer's Blade. When the blade punctures the flesh of the dead, the magic contained within this jewel here commands to action the deathly forces that grip a corpse. And yet, behold the other side. There is no such jewel embedded here. I would hazard it was dislodged at some point in the exchanging of hands and violent stabbing this weapon has seen over the years. Without the other stone, there is not enough power to fully render death to undeath. By that grace alone do Nelifrens and the young lady continue to lie in their perfectly preserved state. Had both stones remained, they would have risen as monsters, not as they were known in life, and not truly living. With the power it was still able to muster, Heartstrike simply fettered their spirits to their bodies. That, in turn, explains wondrously well why their flesh has not set to rot. Now, or at any point hence, the undoing of Heartstrike's magic will serve to unbind their spirits. Then and only then will they be free to return in peace to the ethereal realm. How? How do we undo what it has done? I dare say it is far more simple than you might imagine. You need only destroy the source of the magic. Stay your sword, fool. You will not break the magic by breaking the blade. We must obliterate Heartstrike and leave nary a trace of its physical existence. To that end, we require a powerful agent, an acid, a dissolvent of some sort. That's what I'm going to craft. And that being the case, you have done yourself a great service in coming here. Such a concoction shall prove no feat at all for myself and my prodigious pupil here. Is that not right, pupil? Gotcha! Indeed not. I would expect nothing less of you. And so, in the end, we turn to you, friend. The wrongs of our past were our own, and I hope to right them by our own hands. It seems that was not meant to be. That shame is ours to bear. For now, take your time, steady your hand. Make us what we need to undo what Heartstrike has done. We will await you at Erlig's burial chamber. Look at how far you've come. Without me even realizing it, you've grown to be quite the dependable assistant. But enough praise. It does not become me. Come, let us see to the task at hand. We are in need of a solution that will dissolve this accursed blade. And synthesize a vial of potent dissolvent. I believe we can do that via story, last quests. Potent dissolvent. Give me the dissolvent ingredients. It's got to be high quality, right? Yep. So... low quality first, as usual. Okay. We'll sneak in one more. Repair it. Ooh. We'll go with the precise touch. Get a boost in the quality there. Then some innovation. Basic touch. Standard touch. Full. Repair it up again. Veneration. Grab some CP just in case. One more veneration. Got it. Got it as high quality. So back to the burial chamber. So just outside the Thaumaturgist Guild, if I remember right. Yep. Controller. Thank you. How did you fare, friend? Is the mixture made? Potent dissolvent. Nice strong acid. Alright, language. Because if it's that strong of an acid, how... well, ceramics have been known to contain acids fairly well. Let us put this to the test, then. Ceramics and glasses tend to be neutral enough. They contain strong that they can contain strong acids. Oh, look at that. Now the souls of these unfortunate folks can finally be freed. I've run from your death ever since it took you. I was the bronze bull. From that day to this day, I've run from myself, from the blade that is my very life. But now, at last, I can move forward. I can see you sound on the other side, and live as I should be, as I was meant to. Be at peace now, friend. Lay down the heavy sins of that day. I will carry them, yours and mine both. Nyla, friends. Glowy, glittery little flutterbys. Nile. This is it then. The end. The very end. Never will I forget you or our time together. The days I spent in your arms. In your love. Never. Aww. She's saying goodbye to her love. And she's saying goodbye to her friend. And I forget what he's all upset about. I love you, my sweet. Then, now, always. Farewell, my darling Nile. There are no words, friend, no words. I owe you more than I could ever hope to repay. For your toils, my dearest Nile is now at peace. I know not what to say but this. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Nyla, friends. Chin up, Sasaruka. This is an end, but not the end. There is still a path before each of us that we must walk. You are right, and there will be those who we lean upon, just as we have to here. Your mentor, Severine, is one such soul. Please do tell him how grateful we are for all he has done. Back to the Alchemists Guild. And a zoop. Welcome back, my intrepid cadet. Tell me, did all go well? His heart strike no more. Blade there, but the gem is gone. Then your dissolvent did as dissolvents do. That is good. I'm eager to move on to our next lesson. I put to you a fledgling yet great alchemical mind's quandary. Should you be faced with the death of one whom you loved more than life itself, and had at your means the method to resurrect him or her, would you? That honestly is a very, very tough question. I mean, means of death. I mean, it's how imminent is. I mean, I watch too many zombie movies. No, I'm not going to tamper with natural order. And you and I are very different people indeed. You are far braver and far more noble. I venture that you, as most, know the pain of losing someone very dear to you. There are those who would do anything to bring back those they had torturingly and those they held torturingly and unyieldingly dear. Were the path to do so presented to them, many would find the temptation to tread it too great to resist. And I dare say I must count myself among their number. I did what I could to undo the death of my beloved, yet in the end her breast never swelled with the breath of life again. We were able to say our farewells, however. For that I consider myself blessed. In the face of such loss, we can do naught but confront our own weakness and carry on with our lives. That act itself is the central pillar of this miracle we call life. Well, enough of this heartstrike business. It is done and behind us. While we busied ourselves with it, many chores have amassed at the Frontestery. There's much to be done. You did well, Tasselhoof, and you are among the finest alchemists I have ever had the honor to train. Come and see me again whenever you find yourself in need of help. Do 71. Action learned preparatory touch. So I said Leatherworker next. Leatherworker's over in Gridania. True to Life is the name of this quest. I'm just stretching here. So I'm going to clear a couple of Discord alerts because I want to give this a moment to load. Normally I would do this on the monitor that I'm looking at, but that's what is currently... Oh! And of course, as soon as I pick up the phone, that's when the dungeon pops. One of them was a thank you from somebody. The other one was I'm not telling somebody something.
It's the jail in Yulmore.
And they're calling me a meanie for it. I'm like, no, I'm not mean. I'm evil. There's a difference. Dark Horde Fatebringer, or Dreadhope Fatebringer. He does look familiar.
Whatever stands in our way.
Looks like a
give up hope.
Amped up version of the one dude.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
To think that this could be born from my memories. That creature is passing on its ether.
How about you?
Whoa.
You're not going anywhere.
Cycle through all my summons here. Okay, I need to be further away when he does that. Noted.
You're not going anywhere. Light flaming.
I sense a surge in the ether.
Come, show me your strength. Beast of thy blood, answer my call.
That was almost a fall down, go boom.
Let's try something else. not going anywhere. The light will cleanse your sins.
Ah, cleanse this. Ah.
The light's so strong. I can't sense anything else.
Ah. Oh, come on. Okay, so he only shows up where he's going to do the attacks when you're in line for it. Ah, that's kind of an interesting mechanic. Little evil there. Controller, thank you.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Light flame you.
Controller, thank you.
How about you?
So in the in-game chat, sorry, gotta die. Mom's at the door.
You're not going anywhere.
Got him though.
She deserves all the happiness in the world.
both casting Resurrection on him. It's not gonna do any good because the player's not there to accept the Resurrection. Oh, we gotta wait because he's not there to do anything with the loot items either. that pass or anything on them. So we gotta wait for the timer to run up on that. Actually, while we wait on this, I'm going to step away for a second. Nature's calling, so I'm going to let this count down. I will be right back. Okay. Now let's see what items I actually got out of that. Whew. Let's see. It's like I got I got everything. Okay. And those items stack up, so oh, and I just still got 3 combinations out of that. Nice. Still haven't leveled as the summoner yet. So come on, level. So I can do these MSQs for Endwalker as summoner. Just to break it up, I've been doing quite a few of them as Reaper. So this is the way of the Ashians. Fuse memories of our loved ones against us. That fragmented souls should triumph over their fears while we succumb to ours, thereby setting our star upon a course of ruin. That inferior being such as you should succeed while we failed. It defies all logic. Is there another Eden fight we're going to have to do? Now's your chance. That's Gaia talking to us. Gaia's still in there, fighting to free herself from Logrif's will. Even now, you would defy us? We will remove every last vestige of your meaningless mortal existence. The memories. Gaia's memories, they're being destroyed. Impurities must be purged. We shall begin by erasing you from her past, and then, by your deaths, erase you from her future. There is no place for you in our utopia. We may be mere mortals, our souls fragmented, but our existence is not meaningless. And you should understand this. Before you awoke as an Ascian, you lived as one of us. You had your own memories, and surely they mean something. The lives you led can't all have been for nothing. To we who have been To we who have known perfection, they are less than nothing. Compared to yours, our lives may seem insignificant. Nevertheless, we live them to the fullest, and though it may take us 1,000 years, we have the potential to build a world every bit as wonderful as yours. But you won't even allow us a chance to live our own lives and forge our own future? Whatever you forge will inevitably crumble to dust, but we are immortal, our legacy eternal. If our world cannot be made complete as it once was, we will create a perfect moment that shall last forever. By our hand shall our paradise be made, where there is no beginning and no end. Eden's absorbing enormous amounts of aether. At this rate, the whole world will be drained. Light and darkness, the elements of nature all in harmony. A sublime utopia where time has no meaning. We shall become one with Eden, free to live in peace for eternity. So just a frozen moment in time, frozen perfect moment in time. No, Gaia! There's only one thing for it. I'll try to disrupt the balance of aether and create an opening for you. We can't let it end like this. It's up to us to save Gaia. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. The power of friendship. Eden's promise, eternity, now accessible. How many of these are there? No, I want to complete these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking this is going to be the last. So there's 2, 3, 4 gates, 4 verses, so 4 promises. Okay. Now, it worked really well last time, me picking up my phone and doing something in Discord. So, picking up my phone, doing something in Discord, and nothing's happened. Well, still porting in. So, somebody's asking for help from streamers in their community, or from singers in their community. Yeah, no. Not gonna be singing anything. Sorry, Okay. All important pings from Discord are cleared. So we came here as leatherworker. So that's up by the Leatherworkers Guild, okay. Which has an Aether Shard right next to it. Nope, no, that's not the one I wanted to go to. Got button happy. Tested every resource at my disposal, but I could find neither hide nor hair of the Dalmo mount. Hoped it would not come to this, but we have no chance but to fashion a new mount. Precautionary measure, I've already decided on our next specimen, the majestic Gagana. Those gargantuan birds in Girabanya? I never realized they were endangered. Do not speak of the common Gagana. What we seek is the three-feathered Gagana. They are quite rare and sought for use in fine goods. Their population has dropped markedly over the years. Unfortunately, this means I must again put the two of you in harm's way. It means having a mount for the exhibition, and at least we have to try. Gaganas live on the fringes, right? I'll go ahead to Castrum Oriens and see if anyone knows where to find them. See you there! Okay. Castrum Oriens. Right there. And away we go. Now, I did notice that when we queued up for this Eden's Promise, it was average wait time 7 minutes. Looking at 4 waiting so far. I'm afraid we have a problem. I've spoken with everyone who would care to listen, but no one has seen a three-feathered Gagana here in quite some time. As Miss Etween said, the plumage of the three-feathered Gagana is, or rather was, highly sought for Girabanian finery. For the calamity, when Dalamud slowly began its descent, they say the public grew panicked. Believing the world might come to an end, people began squandering their money on things they normally couldn't afford. Clothing made from the three-feathered Gagana was desired above all. Demand declined after the calamity, but it was too late. They never recovered from the overhunting. Miss Eteloine was counting on us to find one for the exhibition. I don't want to return to her empty-handed. There has to be another way. From the sounds of it, we're only going to find the common variety of Gagana here. It's not as if we could go dress one to... Wait! That's it! While it's true the three-feathered Gagana was valued for the sheen of its feathers, the greater distinction between it and other Gagana lies in the distribution of feathers on its body. Do you think if we found a normal Gagana, you could change the arrangements of its feathers? It will be difficult with only books for reference, but I'm certain a leather worker of your caliber can do it. And there's still hope for the exhibition. Miss Eteline was lucky to find a leather worker like you to help us. But if we're going to make a convincing mount, we'll need a good mannequin. And I've never seen a Gagana in person before. Let's see if we can find some. I hear they nest around Virjala. Fortunately, this is the place I can fly. So we're in East End. Let's go see if we can find a show. Or is that West End? Is it West End or East End in England that, or in London that has the shows that, you know, like Broadway in New York? And it's just, you know, let me know in the comments because I can't remember. Also, you'll be sure to give this video a like. You know, hit the subscribe button so you can see when I'm going live. And be notified when I drop other videos, other games I play, and stuff like that. Other stories told in digital format. realized it was such a beautiful, majestic bird. I need to observe them for just a while longer. Oh, that's one right over there. Huh. I don't know if I'd call them majestic, yes. Beautiful. Beauty's in the eye of the beer holder. I think I'm ready to head back. Our Gagana mount is going to be great. At least, I hope it is. Can I ask you a question? I know Miss Adeline means well and all, but Marmaduke was absolutely furious. If other people are just as angry, maybe we shouldn't be making another mount. What do you think? We've come too far to run away now. You're right. It's true we've had a few setbacks, but Miss Adeline is counting on us. If I'm going to be a real taxidermist someday, I have to do everything I can to make this one perfect. Let's head back to Gridania. She'll want to know what we have planned. And a bzzz. A double bzzz. At last you are returned with nary a scratch. Inian has told me everything. Pity you were unable to find a true three-feathered Gagana. I knew sights of the bird had grown scarce over the years, but I never imagined the situation was so dire. Your plan is to recreate the three-feathered Gagana using the pelt of a normal one, is that right? Yeah. This is no small task you place upon yourself. With the exhibition fast approaching, we can afford no mistakes. If all goes as planned, this will be your final task for me. All the more reason I shall accept nothing short of perfection. Though I loathe being made to wait, I will make an exception for this. Handle this pelt with care, and do not give it to 71 until you are absolutely satisfied with your work. If anything should happen to it, inform me immediately, that I might procure another. I wonder why I said 71 instead of him. Okay. Story, class quests. Okay. And we gotta make it high quality. So, do that to start. Waste not. Some hasty touches. We're not getting any luck with at all. Jeez. Then, no. Innovation. And we got 100% 100% chance of HQ, so go ahead and do a repair on it. Snag some CP back. And just synthesize it. Oh wait. We finished yet? I just know this Gagana is going to look great. This is incredible. It's the spinning image of a three-feathered Gagana. I can already picture the looks on people's faces when they see my mannequin dressed with this. It's going to be our finest mount yet. Placement of plumage on this pelt is immaculate. Well done, number 72. Now I must be off to the amphitheater. I have posted flyers all about Gridania to ensure our desired audience is in attendance. Everything must be ready for his arrival. Careful with that pelt, number 72. And remember, nothing less than perfection will suffice. Cutscene! I was hoping people would be excited to see our mount up there, but they actually seem kind of mad. We worked so hard on it, though. I'm sure Miss Adeline can make them understand. Just when I had thought Gridania had reclaimed some modicum of decency, you will suspend this farce of an exhibition at once. Silence! I will hear no more of your fabricated tales of the elementals. Our work is not a mockery of these animals, but a tribute to their majesty. If you would cease your blustering for only a moment, I will explain to you, and the good people here in attendance, why. Ahem. Thank you for gathering here today. I wish to speak with you regarding a matter of grave concern, one often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of our lives here in Gridania. To start, I would have you consider this, the three-feathered Gagana, a rare breed highly valued by the people of Giribania. Before the calamity, as Dalmud began its bodeful descent, demand for this bird's plumage would see its population drop substantially. Its natural habitat has undergone drastic change since then, so much so, some believe there may be none left. The Dalmal, which once stood outside the Leatherworkers Guild, represented a species that also struggles with a declining population. As the environment continues to undergo radical changes, these innocent creatures and countless others will be pushed to the brink of extinction. We obviously cannot bend the laws of nature to return the world to what it once was, but we can still do our part to preserve their homes and what few of them remain. We must also show restraint in our hunting, lest their peers become endangered as well. Take, for example, this jacket crafted from Dalmal hide. Demand for its leather has grown noticeably of late. What do you suppose will happen as more hunters are drawn to the Sea of Clouds? Seeing only the products born of their hides, it is far too easy to forget the sacrifice of these animals. I notice the Lancer standing there is wearing a very similar leather armor. We must protect them as we do the balance of life here in the Twelves Wood. To do otherwise would be a grievous squandering of resources. You're one to talk. What is this display other than a waste of skin? You claim it has an educational purpose, but one could simply read a book and you have read such a book? I should hope you have, and that you are highly knowledgeable as a result, given that you wear clothing made from their hides. Well, What about you? Do you know anything of Dalmals or Gaganas? Getting a little courtroom impact here. These people have a right to know what is happening to the world outside of Gridania, to know the cost of the goods they would otherwise take for granted. Here, Marmaduke, perhaps now you would be willing to consider the merit of Adeline's work. These mounts are not meant to offend anyone. They are a lasting reminder of the lives sacrificed for the clothing on our backs, and a tool to arouse interest in the study of animals so many would otherwise ignore. You might think these specimens a grim reflection of their living counterparts, but they preserve a truth that mere words cannot express. Surely you understand the virtue in that. Somebody's feeling ashamed. More than you realize, for it is my duty, nay, my privilege, to hearken to the elementals and bear witness to such truths, that we might maintain the delicate balance of life here in the Shroud. I see now you only wish to share with these people knowledge I have long taken for granted. I would ask your forgiveness for my recent wrongdoings. The Twelveswood suffered greatly in the calamity, and in the years since, it has only grown weaker. The sight of your mounts was more than I could bear. But through the sacrifice of these few, countless more may be saved. If your creations serve to bring these good people wisdom, and instill in them a greater respect for the blessed creatures of this land, then I will condemn them no longer. Then I will carry on, for it is my duty to illuminate the dark with the light of knowledge. That is a very big bird. Wonder if he's got a friend that looks like an elephant. That furry. Before I continue, I must first give thanks to the two skilled artisans who made this possible. My darling assistants, the aspiring taxidermist who pieced together the splendid Gagana mount, and the gifted leatherworker who prepared both the jacket and Gagana's pelt. Yay! Yay for us! Yay! It's been far too long since I lectured before an audience so large. I hope I didn't bore them. You were perfect, Miss Adeline. They were hanging on your every word. Did you see how everyone was admiring the Gagana mount? Today was a great day. Indeed it was. A great many people learned a valuable lesson, thanks in no small part to the two of you. And with that, I do believe my work here is done. Enian, Tasselhoof, you have my sincerest thanks. Come now, you two. When my assistants are deserving of praise, I will not hesitate to give it. Even I have to admit that Gagana mount was quite impressive. It's not often the amphitheater draws a crowd like that. Between that and the lecture, I'd say the exhibition was a resounding success. Oh, no. Thanks for the compliment, but building the mannequin was the easy part. Tasselhoof's the one who made the incredible cape to dress it. He's been like a big brother looking out for me every step of the way. Now that we've finished, though, I think I'll stay in Gridania a while longer. There's still a lot I need to learn about leatherworking, and I have plenty left to share about making animal mounts. Well, looks like I have a new recruit. Don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're a friend of Tasselhoof's either. Rather the contrary. Wait, you're the guildmaster? I thought you were just a friend of his. I admit I was doubtful of your abilities as a leatherworker, but I am grateful to have been proven wrong. Thanks to you, we have touched the hearts and minds of many good people here in Gridania. But this is only the beginning. When I publish the results of our work here, all corners of the realm shall know of the great naturalist Adeline. Indeed, the shining star that is my career has only begun to shine. Did I not tell you? Not long after I finished my lecture at the amphitheater, reservations for the next publication of New Eorzea Geographic began to pour in. National Geographic. Nice. What's more, here Marmaduke plans to speak with the Elder Seedseer to have my publication instated as a reference work for the Seedseer's Council. I left Marset to manage the better part of my research and writings, but this will require nothing short of my undivided attention. My work must be thorough and comprehensive. I foresee much traveling as well. Yes, across the whole of Eorzea, and then the world! Perhaps we will meet again on a distant shore. Excuse me. Should that day come, I would be honored to receive your assistance once more. Just shy of 3 million. Oh. Just shy of 3 million experience. Leveled up to 72 now. I learned groundwork. Just progress at greater cost and durability. Okay. Durability cost is 20. Or most things are 10. But it gives me 300% efficiency. Huh. I believe Van Geek is the one who's storing all my, yeah. There we go. I knew it had some of that antiquity stuff. There we go. Now I got 14 empty slots. The antiquity stuff here on her, on Millie Millie. Average wait time 21 minutes on this, and we've been waiting for 24. And unfortunately, it is time for me to go. I have to get wrapped up, so I have to go face the real world and do my job now. So, we'll go to Kugane. So I don't think I'll have enough time for all the cutscenes for this quest. So definitely not gonna have time to run a dungeon. So next week, Eden's Promised Eternity, and what was the other one? If we can get the level out of that I want, Tower Babel. What is the next? What is the other? Dark Inside. Oh, right there. It's Trial. Trial! Yep, level 83. My summoner's just 82, right? Yep. But so close to 83. So Eden's Promised Eternity next week. Dark Inside next week. And then whatever else comes up. So thank you for watching. Like I said earlier, be sure to hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Hit the subscribe button to see more when I go live and when I post other videos. Right now the scheduling is Mondays and Wednesdays. Posting previous Twitch streams right here on this channel. It is the Trials of Mana. I did over there is what I'm going through right now. I've got some other series I'm doing there that will probably be going up soon. Tuesdays right here on YouTube doing the Subnautica Below Zero hardcore mode. That's what I'm doing. Got a couple episodes into that, so keep an eye out for that. Doing that one live here on YouTube, and over on Twitch Saturdays and Sundays. I am doing Saturdays doing the Levitated mod pack for Minecraft, and Sundays doing World of Final Fantasy. So keep an eye out for those, and that's twitch.tv/Elecnor. I hope you have yourselves a great weekend, and I will see everybody later.